Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because Westman Atelier, one of my favorite brands, has come out with a couple of new things over the past couple of weeks, I would say. So they just came out with these Sun Tone Bronzing Cremes. They are a duo. I'm so excited. They sent me shade number 1, Soleil Parfait 1. I love their Sun Tone bronzing drops, so I'm very, very excited to try this. And then they've also come out with a brand new shade of their Baby Cheeks blush stick, and it is in the shade Fizz. And this is something we will try as well. I saw pictures of it. It looks like a very bright watermelon-y pink, which I think is just absolutely perfect for the spring, summertime. They did also, so kind of them, they sent their Blending 2 brush, which is brand new, and I think meant to be used with the bronzing creme. So we'll try that also. But I figured I would take this opportunity and just do like a full face of Westman Atelier since I pretty much have a full face of Westman Atelier. The only thing I don't have is powder, which I was surprised at, but I think I decluttered it when I decluttered this past December during Mishmas. I think I decluttered them because they were old. I had had them since they came out, and I was like, let's just move these along. So I got rid of those. So unfortunately, I don't have a powder. I don't even know if I'll need it. We'll see. We'll see if we get there. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Vital Skin Foundation Stick. I have it in shade Atelier 0.5. And it's so funny. I think when I first purchased Westman Atelier, when they first came out, you know, a gazillion years ago, like 7, 8, 9 years ago, I think I was shade Atelier 2. So that's how pale I've gotten. And if you've been with me for a while, you know, I say this often, like, wow, I've just gotten so pale. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe some of this on. I usually like to wear this with a really juicy primer. And, you know, I've gone back and forth with this foundation stick. I thought, do I like this foundation stick? And it's not that I think that it's drying or that it's a dry foundation stick. It's just kind of thick. So I think that's why I like using a primer underneath. It almost like helps thin it out, not necessarily makes it more emollient, because I don't think it needs that, because it is actually a very emollient foundation stick. I have their foundation brush, which is a flat paddle brush, but I prefer something a little bit more dense, so I'm gonna go in with their liquid blender brush. And I think it just blends out the foundation beautifully. It does eat up more of the foundation, this brush, versus the flat paddle brush, the foundation brush, but that's okay. I would rather it kind of blend out the foundation more quickly than worry about how much the brush is eating up. And I can always, like I'm gonna do now, apply a little bit more. So sorry, I was talking about the texture of this foundation stick. So anyway, when I realized that I really just need to like work this foundation out a little bit more, like really blend it out, really spread it out, if you will, that's when I really fell in love with this foundation stick. I'd always liked it, but now I really, really love it. And I do think a denser brush like this one helps. All right, now I've got the concealer also. What's the full name of this? The Vital Skincare Concealer. I have it in the shade Atelier L4, which is kind of surprising. It's a little bit deep, I would say, especially compared to the foundation stick, but it just works really well. I wouldn't say it like highlights necessarily underneath my eyes, but if I just want something that's like very, very close to my skin tone, this L4 is perfect. So I am just going to use the same brush and blend that out. I love, love, love this concealer. I was so surprised by the texture of this concealer too, because it's kind of thick, but I really love it. It does such a good job. Very high coverage, but not dry looking at all, not cakey or anything. Really wonderful. Do I need some around my nose? I think actually the foundation stick did a pretty good job. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go right in with the Bronzing Creme Duo. So again, they sent me Soleil Parfait 1. I'm so thankful and so grateful and so excited. so excited. Here is, well, here's the box packaging, which I held up for you before, and here is the actual packaging. So I believe the outer packaging mimics the Sun Tone bronzing drops. So they go from like this blue to this blue, and then I think it even gets up to a green like this. Look how cute this bag is, this Westman Atelier bag that my stuff came in. Anyway, I love that they, changed up the color of the packaging so you can, see the difference. Anyway, here is Soleil Parfait 1. Let me do some swatches for you. All right, so we have the lighter side and then the deeper side, or the left side and the right side. And they did send this with a little card, little information card. And it does say to apply the lighter shade wherever like the sun would, hit your skin. And then apply the deeper shade along your cheekbones and hairline. So I think the deeper shade, which would be this one, is meant to be a little bit more of a contour. And this one is meant to be like the true bronze. What I did want to do is actually swatch the Sun Tone bronzing drops next to this. So I do have Soleil Parfait 1 in the drops as well. So I'm just going to drop a little bit next to the Creme. I just want to see how similar the tone is. It's really hard to tell with the different formulas, but there's Sun Tone bronzing drops. Let's actually let that set down a little bit. I think the shine of it is like throwing it off, but I love, love, love these bronzing drops. The formula is great. I think they're easy to work with, easy to blend out. But the tone of it is so nice because there's a little bit of a pink undertone, which happens to suit my skin tone very well. Yeah, so close. I feel like the Creme has even more of a pink undertone, which is very exciting. This is almost like tone-wise, not depth, but tone-wise kind of in between these two, I would say. Wow, nice. Okay. So excited to try this. Oh, let's open up this brush. I almost forgot. So this is the Blender 2. And let's see, on this little information card, it says that it is handmade with soft, recycled synthetic bristles by master artisans in Kumano, Japan for seamless blending. Oh, how exciting. Oh, it's blue. Oh my gosh. That's so amazing. I love that it's blue. Hey. And let's see, we've got a round ferrule and like a round domed top. And this actually looks like a big version of the Baby Blender brush. Maybe the doming is a little bit less pointed than the Baby Blender. Oh, but that's so nice. Ooh, I love this. This is gonna be great. Okay, so let me go in with the lighter shade. So that's this one on the left. And this is where they recommend applying where the sun would be hitting your skin. So I'm gonna put it a little bit on the tops of my cheeks, a little bit down my nose, whoops, a little bit across my forehead, a little bit on my chin. Hey, I think I want a little bit more on my nose. I always like that look. And that is definitely when I go out in the sun, I think when we all do, right? Our nose gets probably the most sun, and my forehead. So the level of pigmentation is very nice. I feel like it works really, really well. I don't feel like I, apply too much by accident. I don't feel like, it's too faint where I felt like I was going back into the product too much. I think it's really quite lovely. I do really, really like this tone. Look at how almost like sunburnt my skin looks. It has that redness underneath, that pink, that I think really, really mimics like being out in the sun beautifully. I don't want to put too much on my cheeks because we still have the new Fizz blush stick to try, but this is where I would apply a little bit more of that bronzer if I was just going in with a little bit of bronzer to kind of, give my complexion that healthy glow that I love. All right, so I'm just gonna use the same Blender 2 brush. I'm gonna go into the deeper shade and use it again the way they suggest, like a contour essentially. So apply this underneath my cheekbones. Yeah, this cream blends out beautifully. And along my hairline. I'm so happy they came out with this bronzer because I am not the biggest fan of their butter bronzer, which is their powder bronzer. Not the biggest fan of that. And as much as I love the Sun Tone bronzing drops, not always the most practical, like for travel or whatever, but this form is perfect for travel. I absolutely love it. All right, so a little bit of contour. I love it. I love the tone. I love the way it works. It was so easy. This brush is really, really beautiful. I'm such a fan of the Westman Atelier brushes. Yeah, and the shade, everything is so great. That is amazing. So that's the Sun Tone Bronzing Creme in Soleil Parfait 1. Let's move over to the new Baby Cheeks Blush Stick in Fizz. Oh, I'm so excited to try this out. So same packaging as the others. And oh, look at that color. Oof. This is the perfect spring color. It's so juicy. In fact, my mouth is watering. I don't know, like instantly just made me thirsty. Like I need some pink lemonade or some watermelon juice, like watermelon mint juice with a little bit of seltzer. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna dab a little on my cheeks here. I'm going to use the blender brush. It's the flat top kabuki brush. I can probably just use my fingers, but I'm such a brush gal. This is the perfect pink for the summertime. Now that I'm blending it out, I mean, it definitely has like a watermelon or a hint of watermelon in there, the tone, but it also just reminds me of strawberries too. This is like the perfect match if you want to do like faux freckles. I don't need to do faux freckles because I've got sunspots on my face, but if you're one to do faux freckles, this would be such a good pairing to that. Oh, it's such a sweet pink. I love a good bright blush. I almost said bright brush. Bright blush. I feel like it's so youthful. Okay. Amazing. All right, so those are the three new products that I wanted to try from Westman Atelier. I'm just gonna finish up my look with some of our old favorites, like the lid up highlight stick in Nectar. I'm just gonna go straight in with that. One of my favorites. I feel like I don't even need to blend it in. Just swipes on perfectly. And then I'm gonna go in with the Bone Brow Defining Pencil. I have it in Bark. So it is this guy, their chisel tip brow pencil. So on top of the Butter Bronzer, the other product I'm not the biggest fan of from Westman Atelier is their mascara. It is definitely a like volumizing mascara, and I don't know, it doesn't do much for my puny lashes. I wish they would come out with like a lengthening, separating, wispy kind of mascara. So in terms of eyeshadow, I can use Tabak, which is one of the iPods from Westman Atelier. This is one of the very few makeup products I actually panned. That's how much I love it. Or we can use Beige, which is, let me hold it up next to Tabak. It is very similar in tone, but the finish is different. So Beige is more of a matte, where this has more of a metallic sheen. Maybe I'll go in with Beige. I'm gonna use the Baby Blender brush, which I think is just absolutely perfect for these shadows. And just sweep on. I do like these iPods too. They're very, very easy to use. So these iPods, I'm sure everyone's familiar with them at this point, but they have what I like to say a putty-like texture. I don't know why I have such a hard time pronouncing putty, but this has a putty-like texture. And I think what I love so much about it is a lot of shadows with a similar texture. I feel like you can go in like a little bit too hard. You'll pick up too much product. And it's just sometimes, you know, it's just you have to be careful working with it. I don't feel that way with these. Like I can just go in and load up my brush, and I just have like a nice amount of product on my brush. So that's one of the main reasons why I love, love, love these iPods. Just a really good, easy to use formula. Just a nice one and done. I do have one eye pencil from Westman Atelier. This is the I Love You eye pencil in Coal Brun. So it's just a dark, rich brown. And I'm gonna tight line with this and add a little bit over my lash line. Okay, just gonna curl my lashes, and then I'm gonna apply a non-Westman Atelier mascara. I'm gonna use my Benefit Roller Lash. I've been using my Surratt Noir Lash Tint, but that is still packed away in my makeup bag because I just got back from my trip, and in true Michele form, I have not fully unpacked yet. All right, back to Westman Atelier. I'm gonna use the lip pencil in Je Rêve. just to line my lips. Okay, and I'm gonna use the new Hydro Balm, and surprise, surprise, I'm not gonna use Nectar, I'm gonna use Cafe Creme, because this is another shade that I really, really enjoy. But I've been going so hard with the Nectar. You guys have seen me use it, I mean, very consistently since I got these. So I'm gonna throw on Cafe Creme. It's a very, very cool tone brown, but I think when you mix it with the Jarrev, it warms it up a little bit if this tone is sometimes not always what you're looking for. You know, you can mix it up a little bit. All right, so pretty much a full face of Westman Atelier. Gosh, I love this look. I love, love, love that fizz and the bronzer. It's so good. It is so good. Wow, she's really been hitting it out of the park. The Hydro Bombs, I love. These two new releases, I love. This brush is so great. Oh my God. Every time I feel like, okay, her brush collection is complete, I feel like she comes out with another one and I'm like, all right, this is a good addition. This is a good addition to the collection. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.